Greetings from North Hills of Pittsburgh. Let's do a first look, well, a year update on Igor. Ah, yes. Igor is a 1987 Cadillac Brougham. Not Fleetwood, Brougham. In 87, they renamed the car to just Brougham. He was manufactured in December of 1987, one of the last Cadillacs to be produced at Clark Street. 307 Ols, 140 horsepower from a 5-liter V8. Optional coach builder roof for a full padded vinyl experience. Originally purchased at King Cadillac in Freehold, New Jersey, not far from where I grew up in Monmouth County. As you can see, Igor is a lovely shade of black with the original paint that, well, still has held up over the years, but needs to be redone because, well, lacquer paint is still lacquer paint. You have the lovely wire wheel covers. I need to clean up the white walls a little bit, but get to that. Some damage there that will be taken care of this spring by a body shop. Now, of course, most all Cadillac Broughams came with level ride. This one has been converted to manual level ride just by the previous owner, just for ease of use. Filler cap for the 25-gallon tank. Full 6-passenger comfort in leather and vinyl trim. The high mounted brake stop light, yeah. Great job, Cadillac. Cadillac was very lazy when they did these cars after 1985-86 when the front wheel drive C bodies came around, because the only people that bought these cars, coach builders and geriatrics who didn't like that newfangled front wheel drive. But this car just has so many lovely touches, like all these little Cadillac emblems all over the place, ashtrays in almost every door, chrome handles, just all these touches that you don't see anymore. And the carpet is not the original, it's been redone, so it is not exactly deep cut pile, but gets the job done. The little receptacle, which is a feature in cars that I truly miss, but no cup holders, nothing fancy. There is an armrest, but that's about it. The leather needs to be redone, but I would have had money to redo the interior and exterior of this car, except that it needed 3 transmissions over the course of my 1.5 years of ownership. Oh, radio's been replaced, but the air conditioning still works, although it's been converted to R134A. I did get correct floor mats off eBay. Garage door opener goes there, or cigarettes. Manual day-night mirror. And that's about it. Of course, again, ashtray almost every door. All the lighters work. Body by Fisher. Interior by Fleetwood. Lineage of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania. Power antenna is original. Kind of works, but I need the trim ring here. Should also get new sight marker lights because these are faded. I don't know if I can bring that plastic back. Let's look under the hood. Cadillac crest in the mirror, of course. The opera lamps don't work. Doesn't bother me too much. I replaced the headlight knob with one from an earlier Cadillac DeVille because this just looks flossier, and replaced the cruise control box. Now, the difference between the DeVille and the Fleetwood, the DeVilles back from 77 to 84 didn't have the chrome trim on the sides of the hood. They had the center spear. The Fleetwoods had on the side. Why? Because it's Cadillac. Oldsmobile 307 V8, Rochester electronic feedback 4-barrel carb, Quadrajet fun. And by fun, I mean this engine is a giant lump. It's great on flatlands, but this is just a lot of car for 140 horsepower. But it does sound nice. New alternator, or by the previous owner. No ABS brakes, no airbags, but there are seat belts. The world's best automotive air conditioning, courtesy of Harrison and General Motors. Of course, it does have electronic climate control. And that's, well, let's sit inside Igor for a second. I just finished washing him. As you can tell, it's winter here in western Pennsylvania. The roads had a lot of salt on it. It rained. I figured it'd be a good time to take Igor through the car wash and then wash the undercarriage when I got home, which is what I just finished doing. Nice sweep speedometer, electrical tape to cover the level ride light. I love the simplicity of this dash, and it was basically the same from 77 to 92, with the only changes being the radio, addition of electronic climate control starting in 1980, and this used to be where the rear defog and the power antenna switch were. And in true also on the HT, on the V648, as well as the HT4100, this is where the fuel data, or MPG Sentinel, would go. Fuel gauge, sorry, fuzzy dice. On older Cadillacs, before they had electronically tuned radios, that was the analog/digital clock. All the idiot lights up there. And of course, the lovely horn. Yep, the train horn. So that's the update on Igor. Hopefully you enjoy. I've got a couple other Brougham-tastic vehicles, including a 93 Fleetwood Brougham and a 91 Chrysler New Yorker 5th Avenue. But that's about it. Nothing quite like that Cadillac crest.